Hello, I'm Bobby Frisco, and on today's show we're going to talk about having a competition on whose cars are the best. This show I'm going to be talking about five different cars that are made and one car that is not made, and I'm going to have an interview about the owners of this car. And at the end of the show, after I talk about all the cars, there's going to be a vote on whose car is the best, and whoever has the best car at the end wins. So good luck to the competitions, and actually good luck to me because I'm in this, and we're gonna have at it. Okay. Hi, and this is my car right here. My car is a white 1996 Plymouth Breeze, which I got when I was 17. It used to belong to my great grandmother before she passed away when I was 18 back in 2010. And here's what I have in memory of her, and just to thank her for giving me this nice car right here. And this is her card, and this is her cardinal, which she has in her because she used to like cardinals. But anyway, back to the cars. This is a white 1996 Plymouth Breeze. It has 68,000 miles on it, and I use it to drive to school every day and whatnot. And since I'm a commuter, that's what it has. And this motor right here is rebuilt from my uncle. This is automatic transmission. It's a 2.0 liter Chrysler engine. It is 4-cylinder with power steering and power brakes. It's been running really well. The motor's in great condition, and it's very drivable anywhere that we go. Okay, the reason why this car should win, first of all, because it's white, it's a clean color. Second of all, it's been driven a lot more often than the other cars I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to have an interview this time because this is my car. The other cars that we're doing will be interviewed with the other owners. Hopefully I can win this competition. It's kind of an underdog because it's not an antique, but oh well, I'm still entering anyway. Yeah. Dad's car, Crown Vic and the F100. We'll talk about that next.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we're talking about my dad's 1956 Compatory. It's belonging to my dad and I. We take it to every year to car shows and cruises, and we usually have a good time with it. And here it comes right now. Yeah, it's on its way. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, how long have you had this car?
About 6 years, Bob.
6 years? That's kind of a long time.
Yep, I restored the car. I bought the car all apart. You and I restored it. It was originally a black car with a white top. We made it red. Car's good. Better wrist control engine, automatic, power steering, active power brakes, and a very rare second time engine.
Wow. What is the cost of the car when it was new?
This is the cost of the car. It cost me $700.
$300 bucks. How much does it now?
About $40,000 today.
So 40?
Very rare model. This car only made 2 years. 55, 56.
Oh, well, only 2 years. That's kind of interesting. You don't see anyone making them now, right?
You have to see very few of these cars. That's right. They're very rare vehicles.
Yeah. How long are you planning to keep this thing?
Until I die and you get it.
Until you die, huh? Nobody knows. And how often do you drive it?
You and I drive all through the long. We drive about 1,000 miles per hour.
Bobby, since this car has a Thunderbird motor in it and high compression engine, it must run a high test gas. Price high test gas today is over $4 a gallon.
Well, that's expensive.
Very expensive to drive the car. The car only gets 8 or 9 miles per gallon of gas because of the motor. So you got to be a bit conservative when you drive it. The car is not fast. It's very fun to drive. It cruises down the highway at regular speeds.
Now we're going to talk about my dad's other vehicle. This pickup truck is a 1954 Ford F100, and just like the Compatory, we usually take this to the car shows and truck shows. It is a V8 engine with power steering and power brakes. And now it's time for the interview. So, how long have you had this truck?
We had the truck around 10 years. We started about 10 years. It took us about a year to restore it. Truck belonged to an old farmer down here in Falls. Truck originally all green truck, used strictly for the farm. Took the truck all apart and restored it.
Wow, that's amazing. What does it cost you? What does it cost you of your truck?
The truck cost me about $1,000 from the factory in 1954.
Wow.
That's worth about $26,000.
$26,000. Just like a new truck, right?
They have a new truck. It's a modern V8, automatic, power steering, power brakes, Mustang 2 front end, 9-inch floor in the rear, special cap in the back from California. Car's painted a PPG red color with a base coat.
Awesome. Here are the trophies that he has right here on the truck. See, this is kind of like one of the classic favorites. Yep, that's my dad's car. It's his 1956 Crown Victoria and his 54 Ford F100. Just going to talk about this gas truck that we have all covered right here. It is not yet to be built, but it will be built soon. This is going to be this gas truck right here is a 1938 Ford F1. It is built by my dad and our neighbor Leroy Baker, who will be interviewed later. It's going to be a nice truck, and we're hopefully going to be building it next year. This is not really going to be in the competition yet, but if we have this some other time, it'll be full and ready to drive. We have our new contestant, this 1952 Chevy Deluxe. 1952 Chevy Deluxe, owned by our good friend Lee Baker. Just like my dad, he takes this Lux to the car shows, and he actually does pretty well on it. And now it's time to have a small interview. So how long have you had this car?
6 years.
For 6 years. What is the history of your car?
I'm the second owner.
The second owner? Huh. What type of engine does it have?
6-cylinder.
6-cylinder and
4-barrel.
Does it have power brakes and power steering?
No.
Oh, doesn't have power brakes and power steering. How much gas mileage is it?
About 10 miles a gallon.
10 miles a gallon, and how many miles are on it?
112,000.
Oh. How much did this car cost you when you bought it?
5,000.
5,000, and what is the value of it today?
1,500.
I guess it went down. How long?
It's 52 years old.
52. 52 and a 52. And how long are you planning to keep it?
Not long.
Not long.
For sale.
How much you selling it for?
1,100.
Did you hear that, people? Just like my dad's F100, this car is up for sale too. For like 1,100. And how often do you drive it?
Last year only twice.
Oh,
It rained every day.
yeah. There you have it. This car is usually driven during the summer times. It's usually taken to a lot of good places like Dunkin' Donuts and the car shows.
And refinance.
Yep, and it is finance too. Okay, people, now we're going to talk about our final car we're going to do with our presentation. This is my Uncle Paul's 1966 Cadillac
Eldorado.
Cadillac Eldorado. He knows more about this car more than I do, so I just have a couple of questions. So where'd you get this car in the first place?
I purchased this car, it was 12 years ago.
12 years ago. Where'd you get it?
It came out of Waverly. The old gentleman had passed away and his son sold it. And it came up to my garage where we work, and I fell in love with it and had to have it.
How many miles are on it?
I've got 86,000 miles on it.
How much would it cost now?
Now it's appraised for $17,000.
17. What type of engine does it have on it?
It's got a 429, four-wheel carb, 365 horsepower,
Wow.
300 foot-pounds of torque. Gets about 11 miles a gallon on a good day going downhill. And it's a real joy to drive.
Is it rare?
They made 20,000 of them back in 1966, 20,260. So it's a little rare.
I guess it's kind of popular. How often do you drive it?
Twice a year.
Twice a year. And one more question. Where do you usually take it?
We usually ride it in the parade, and we go to the fireworks and put the top down and watch the fireworks out of the car.
Yep, and which parade do you go to?
Back to it. Christy Matheson's Day Parade.
Yep, it's right next to Keystone, you know? Well, that's it. Excuse me. Yep, that's his 1966 Cadillac. I keep forgetting the word.
Eldorado.
1966 Cadillac Eldorado, and these are our cars that are going to be in the competition for this video. Okay, those are all the cars. Hope you enjoyed seeing them. Hope you enjoyed knowing what it's about. Now the competition is over. It's time for the boats back home to tally up their votes, and here they are. Yep, we're getting each of the votes up, and I'll be right back soon to tally them up, and we'll see who's the winner. Okay, there we have it. We counted all the votes, and we're not going to say the winner out loud. The winner will be the next car shown in the picture, and the winner is. Congratulations to that car. Hope you enjoyed this show. Join us next time in the car kit competition, and see you soon. Okay, now we're talking about my dad's 1950.
You're blocking the car.
Why can I drive it now?
Because you're not covering my insurance. I got 2 car insurance. You're old enough to go under my insurance. Car.
Yeah, I'll let you be 21.
21 years old.
Yeah, next year. All right.
What else you want to know?
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have another contestant here, Reed Baker. It's 1956 Chevy. My bad. Yep.
Do I start all over again? It's dead.
What?
Go.
Are you serious?
Go.
Oh. All right. Okay. Our final car, last but not least, we're gonna do is my uncle's 1966 Colorado. My bad. 19. Last. Okay. Stop. Yeah.
See me now?
Can see you now.
Then you're back.
Yeah.